Tonight's Only in Canada segment is Going Green, with a little test to see just how well people use those cafeteria recycling bins and whether the design of the buildings they're in makes the difference. To find out, we're heading to two locations at the University of British Columbia in Vancouver. The CBC's Chris Brown has the story.
This is a story about what happens inside two lunchrooms. One is inside the Student Union building at UBC, a 50-year-old bunker-like structure. The other is the new Centre for Interactive Research on Sustainability, or CIRS. It's bright, new, and is a showcase for green construction. Graduate psychology student Alex DiGiacomo wondered whether the building actually affects what people do inside, namely how they throw out their lunch garbage.
We decided on a very simple experiment. We thought we would just go to Sears and kind of spy on people while they were disposing of their trash and see how they did it, if they were any better there than they were in this building, the sub.
So she and her team discreetly videotaped hours of people at the recycling bins, which are identical in both buildings. At the green-friendly Sears building, 86% of students they watched took the time to sort through their garbage, compared to just 54% at the dingy Student Union building.
We actually found that people would take an amazing amount of time at the bins to decide where to put their stuff. So whereas here you would just see people kind of getting up and putting their trash in the bin.
The conclusion, if you build a green building, people will actually act greener when they're in it. So to probe a little further, we set up our own little CBC garbage experiment at the sub. Our cameraman stood unassumingly behind a pillar and watched. You didn't recycle your stuff?
Oh my God. Sorry.
Oh no. This non-sorter said he wasn't conscious about building design, but agreed it likely subliminally affected what he did.
I do like it home, but here I'm just kind of eating my food. I just want to get rid of it.
Of course, it's not a total shock that green buildings encourage sustainable behavior. That's exactly what architects are hoping for when they build them. But Jana Foyt, who works for the firm that created the Sears building, says studies like this one suggest greenness can even rub off on people who are just passing through.
While we were looking at more of the fixed users within the building, within the design, it's a pleasant surprise to see that the transient users are affected as well.
In other words, this simple study of lunchroom waste suggests thinking carefully about designing buildings can be a powerful catalyst to change how people act. Chris Brown, CBC News, Vancouver.
Well, if you have an idea for Only in Canada, we want to hear from you. Just go to our webpage, cbcnews.ca/onlyincanada, to send us your ideas, photos, and videos.